जिस देश की ख्याति की गूंज यत्र तत्र सर्वत्र है, दुनिया भर के झगड़े में इसकी मिट्टी जैसे कोई प्रेम पत्र है। सलाम है उस देश के सपूतों को मेरा, जिन्होंने दिलाई इसे आज़ादी और रचा इसका संविधान एवं गणतंत्र है। यहाँ मौजूद सभी लोगों को हमारी ओर से प्रणाम। आप सभी का आज के इस शुभ दिन पर तहे दिल से स्वागत है।
United in purpose and spirit, we gather today to honor a nation that thrives on its diversity, strength, and resilience. We remember the sacrifices of countless patriots who gave everything so that we may cherish the freedom to live, think, and act as one. Today, we pay tribute to the visionary leaders and brave hearts who shaped India into a global symbol of strength, resilience, and progress. As we mark this day of pride, I, Dipanshi, along with Tejas, wish each one of you a very happy Republic Day. Commencing our ceremony on a high note, we would like to extend a very warm welcome to Professor Prateek Sharma Sir, Hon'ble Vice Chancellor, DTU, Professor Madhusudan Singh Sir, Registrar, DTU, all deans, faculty members, students, staff, and everyone present here today.
गणतंत्र दिवस हमारे देश की महान यात्रा का प्रतीक है, जहां हम हर दिन प्रगति की नई ऊंचाइयों को छूते हैं। यह दिन हमें उन अनगिनत नायक और नायिकाओं को याद करने का अवसर देता है, जिन्होंने देश की आज़ादी और उसके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए अपने प्राणों की आहुति दी। 26 जनवरी 1950 को भारतीय संविधान के लागू होने के बाद हमने अपने लोकतंत्र को मजबूती से स्थापित किया और दुनिया में एक अलग पहचान बनाई। आज भारत हर क्षेत्र में तेज़ी से आगे बढ़ रहा है, चाहे वह विज्ञान, प्रौद्योगिकी, स्वास्थ्य हो या शिक्षा हो। हमारा देश अपनी विविधता में एकता और समृद्धि की दिशा में निरंतर आगे बढ़ रहा है। इस विशेष दिन पर हम संकल्प लेते हैं कि हम अपने देश के प्रति अपनी जिम्मेदारियों को समझते हुए उसे और भी गौरवमयी बनाएंगे।
Republic Day marks the adoption of the Indian Constitution on January 26, 1950, transforming India into a sovereign republic. This day celebrates the principles of justice, equality, and liberty enshrined in the Constitution, which continue to guide the nation. The first Republic Day, held in 1950, saw Dr. Rajendra Prasad sworn in as India's first president. Since then, the Republic Day parade in Delhi has become a symbol of India's military strength, cultural diversity, and progress. Republic Day is not only a tribute to our past, but also a reminder of the values that unite us and the strides we continue to make as a nation.
आज के इस स्वर्णिम अवसर पर मुझे कुछ बहुत ही खूबसूरत पंक्तियों का स्मरण हो रहा है। आप सभी के समक्ष उन्हीं कुछ पंक्तियों को दोहराना चाहूँगा। वो कुछ इस प्रकार हैं कि पहन मुकुट हिमालय का, गंगा की कलकल से खिलता, सभ्यता और संस्कृति का अनुपम खजाना है यहाँ मिलता। अनगिनत भाषाओं और त्योहारों का ये देश, भारत है इसका नाम, है ये सब देशों में विशेष। न शीश कभी झुकने दे इसका, इतिहास का इसके मान रखें। मातृभूमि है सबसे ऊपर, हर पल इसका ध्यान करें। एकता का प्रण लेकर नव भारत का निर्माण करें। रहे तिरंगा हरदम ऊंचा, मिलकर ऐसा काम करें। रहे तिरंगा हरदम ऊंचा, मिलकर ऐसा काम करें।
Tejas, I truly believe that couldn't have been expressed more eloquently. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prateek Sharma Sir, has been an instrumental figure in carrying forward the name of our university. Sir is an esteemed alumni of Delhi Technological University. He has been admitted as a Fellow of Wessex Institute of Great Britain in 2004. In recognition of outstanding scholarly work in the field of air quality modeling, His leadership has had positive changes to our university, and under his guidance, our university has reached new heights. His dedication to academic excellence inspires us all, and his commitment to fostering a positive learning environment is truly commendable. I would request Sir to come on the stage and share his words of wisdom.
So, on behalf of the entire DTU fraternity, let me first of all wish ourselves a very happy Republic Day. It's very befitting. It's very befitting, as I mentioned last year also, that we are celebrating the Republic Day in Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's auditorium, the chief architect behind the drafting of the Indian Constitution. The more one reads the Constitution and the various provisions therein, with checks and balances between the various organs of government, and the more one sees constitutional provisions being put in practice, the more we feel proud of our leaders who have gifted this wonderful peace to the nation. We are a thriving democracy, the world's largest. Democracy is now deeply entrenched in the minds and hearts of the people of our country. This testifies the evolution and maturity of our independence movement spread over 2 centuries, that these core principles of inclusivity and acceptance are ingrained in our society. We continue to flourish as a vibrant democracy despite being surrounded by a military dictatorship and a one-party rule in our neighborhood. We are slated to become the world's largest economy, 3rd largest economy. In our pursuit to become a developed nation or Viksit Bharat, we have to choose between the developmental model adopted by the West, which has resulted in several negative impacts on the sustainability of the planet, or carve out our own trajectory, which improves our own trajectory, which is innovative and which improves the quality of life of people without compromising the quality of environment. A development model that is sustainable and aimed at improving the existence of the last person in the society. Long before the West coined the phrase sustainable society, it was here in this great land of Bharat that a half-naked fakir spoke of Antoday and Sarvodaya, advocating the creation of a Sarvodaya society, welfare of all, led through the welfare of the weakest. Gandhiji himself took inspiration from the eternal ancient Indian wisdom of ecological living as a way of life. One of the key indicators of development is parity of the level of facilities between the rural and the urban areas. And the difference basically exists in terms of clean water and sanitation, access to affordable and reliable clean energy, primary, secondary and tertiary health infrastructure, access to quality education at primary, secondary and tertiary levels, and roads and telecommunication infrastructure. As an engineering institution, DTU has a role to play in reaching the cherished goal of Viksit Bharat. Effective skilling and democratization of education through creation of educational opportunities are the drivers of economic growth. Social development and environmental consciousness, education at the level primary, secondary and tertiary is the key enabler of development. Digital technology is going to revolutionize the educational landscape of the country, one of the most effective tools for democratization of education is application of the latest digital technology. Why should access to quality education be available to handful of select few who qualify the cutthroat competitions like JEE and NEET? This only results in mushrooming of the coaching factories and creation of half-baked professionals. Quality education made available to the remotest part of the country through digital technology will be the enabler in diminishing this gap. Swami Vivekananda once said that knowledge accompanied by action in the actual world we live is useless. And he also said, liberty in thought and action is the only condition of life, growth and well-being. Where it does not exist, the man, the race and the nation must go down. Dr. APJ Abul Kalam had again and again emphasized on active engagement of youth in transforming India. Transformation comes through ideas and innovation. Innovation which is frugal, enthusiastic, and ambitious. Thus, the biggest stakeholders in the transformation process are the youth. The energy and optimism of the youth needs to be channelized for capacity building and made productive for the nation building process. So following 3, 4, 5 things I've listed which are quite relevant, which as an institution also we should be actually pursuing, and that should be the blueprint for our future activities in the campus, which is the emotional and physical health development. Institutionalization of sports, yoga, classical Indian art forms in academic institutions in a very inclusive and integrated manner. Skill development, targeting the youth for entrepreneurship development and encouraging the youth engagement in frugal innovations for bridging the rural-urban gap. Development of low-cost innovations have major spillover effects, encouraging entrepreneurship and development of small businesses and creating employment. Then the most important thing is the climate action plans, the most important one being the energy transition through knowledge creation, capacity building, and dissemination. Viksit Bharat at 2047 aims to bridge the village-city gap that exists due to difference in levels of facilities in terms of underpinnings of the modern economy. We have already seen the outcomes of the development trajectory followed by the developed nations. We are at the crossroads to decide whether to follow the same trajectory or carve out our own less trodden sustainable path. The prime focus of India's G20 presidency was lifestyle for environment, which emphasizes the relevance of ancient Indian wisdom of ecological living as a way of life. To achieve this, behavioral change is an essential requirement. This can only happen by engaging the youth and building their capacity through education and skilling programs. Comprehensive implementation of NEP 2020 and attainment of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals at local, regional, and national level will pave the way for Viksit Bharat at 2047. Engaging the youth towards the Viksit Bharat 2047 is a novel means for realizing these goals. We have at the DTU have taken several initiatives in the past year towards realizing these cherished goals. The Community Development, the Center for Community Development and Research, the Nodal Center for Excellence in Energy Transition, and establishment of a separate vertical of digital education and online learning bear testimony to our engagement and commitment to play our part in India's development story. Let us all today take a solemn pledge on the momentous 76th Republic Day to contribute our bit to a sustainable, thriving and Viksit Bharat. Jai Hind.